Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Welcome to Kettlebell training this morning. Just wanted to come on live this morning because we knew that you all would be up and opening gifts or having coffee, trying to wake up.
Look at them all.
Merry Christmas. So happy to be here with you this morning, celebrating this beautiful day together. And it's just, I just feel great this morning. I was so excited to get up. I just want to give a shout out to a friend of ours, James. What's his last name?
James Smith.
He got David and I a kettlebell Christmas ornament, and it says Merry Fitness on it.
See, James gets it.
He works out with a kettlebell. Isn't this the cutest thing?
Well, I meant about the bringing us.
Oh. He gets that too. But so thoughtful. He made
going back in the tree.
He made homemade chocolates with his mom. Brought those over, so we'll have him over for dinner. But I just thought that was the cutest thing. I hope everybody's having a fantastic morning this morning, and it's really all about sending out love and lifting each other up and helping each other out on this beautiful day. If you know someone today who is alone or just need, are you awake?
I'm getting there.
I went in and woke him up this morning. I said, "Let's go." But I had to be here for you guys. I really wanted to be here this morning.
Marianne.
Morning. Merry Christmas to all of you. And as I was saying, today is just the day to help other people, to lift others up, to have a good day yourself. Enjoy your day. Don't worry about anything else. Today is just a day of relaxations, good food. We went to my daughter's house last night. I have 4 grandkids that are like adults now. Levi's 17, the twins are 14, and Elsie's 11. She's the youngest, and had a great time, had some great food, got some great gifts, and my daughter is always so good at decorating her house. Didn't her house look great?
It looked awesome.
She's so, I don't know.
Domestic?
No, not domestic, but she knows how to set things up to look really nice. She took an old bureau and put gifts in the drawers are open and sat it next to the Christmas tree. It looked awesome. Who does that? But it was great. We had a great time, and got home pretty early and went to bed, and now here we are, ready for a kettlebell workout. So I hope you're ready too, or you may just be enjoying your coffee or tea or whatever you have in the morning, trying to wake up before you open gifts and spend time with family. Or David and I are actually going to be spending time by ourselves here at the house, relaxing and enjoying some good food and some Christmas movies.
That's right. Die Hard.
And I want to eat some good food today, so we're going to do a little bit of a workout this morning. The other reason that we came on this morning is that we are not going to be here next week.
Right.
We're taking the week off from working out, and that's something that I wanted to talk about. You need to give your body a rest now and then. So taking a week off is a good thing to get your body rested up. The key is to get back into it when the week is over. But we're going to Florida to visit his grandkids, and so we're going to take the week off because we cannot fly with kettlebells.
No, Christopher has kettlebells.
Maybe we won't take the week off. Oh, you should have told me that. But I'm not sure if we're going to have Wi-Fi and all that. So we're planning on taking the week off. We'll see you the following week. And it's a great time the following week to start up on a new, fresh year, right? Start out. You guys get your kettlebells, and we'll all start out together and really get this year going with a kettlebell workout. So let's get started with some warm-up this morning. You ready? All right.
Let's do it.
I wish I had some Christmas music, but I don't.
Oh, lack of Christmas. All right.
Do some deep squats. And just go down as far as you think you should. So in other words, if you're feeling pain, you don't want to go any further, just a nice stretch here. Oh, wow. Here we are. Hello. I have to adjust our cameras.
Listen. And again.
It's just kind of getting your body more warmed up. And even if you're not doing kettlebell workout, this warm-up will help you get ready to visit with your family. My pom-pom on my hat is bouncing up and down. Just doing some jumps, dropping the shoulders down, getting your body warmed up. This also helps get the feet warmed up as well. And then drop down arms. So it's like flicking water off the fingers here. This feels really good. We also did a tile job yesterday, so we worked out and did a tile job.
Yep.
And went visiting. Heart opener, tapping the body as we come around to wake up all the cells, the blood, the skin. And as we open up our arms, just feeling the gratitude of all the things that we have in our lives. The small things, the big things, the things to come. Getting rid of the things of the past that no longer serve us so that we can be open to accept the things that we do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some mobility rotation. So let's take our hands out and we're just going to move our wrists around. This is so we can get ready to open all the gifts that we're getting, right? And then the opposite direction. Go next to the shoulders. Put your hands on your shoulders and just nice big circles back. Ah, that feels so good. And as you come around the front, just stretch those back muscles. And then we're going to go the opposite direction. This gets the synovial fluid going in the shoulders. Get you ready to swing those heavy kettlebells up overhead, which we're going to do in a couple of minutes. Hands on your hips. We're going to do the move it or lose it move. So just going to do hip circles. And as I talk about every single day, mobility, being mobile, being able to move your body, being able to do the things as you age, as you get older is so important. And the opposite direction. Hips, ankles, shoulders, knees, all of those. Head, really, really important to stay mobile. Next, we're going to go down to our knees. You want to put your hands just above your knees. You don't want your hands on your knees. And we're just going to draw a circle with your knees. You can incorporate your feet in this. It feels really good on the feet and the ankles. And if the kids are up, you can make them do this before they open their gifts, right? Get some of that energy out that they're probably all stored up, ready to open all their presents in the opposite direction. Fantastic. And let's do a few head rolls. Gently, just circle your head. Going to the right. This feels really, really good. The opposite direction. And then we're going to look to the right, look to the left, look to the right, look to the left. Take a deep breath in, arms all the way up. Grab your right wrist and bend over to the left slightly on your arm. Nice stretch on the side, back up to the top. Hang on to the left wrist and over to the right. Nice stretch on the side here. Wow, this feels really good. And a deep breath down. Another deep breath up. Do a few twists. So we're just going to twist to the side. Tap the body as you go to the side. Just got them in. No. I have fancy pants on. They're, I don't know. They're silky. It's not silky. Liquidy.
They look like leather.
Yeah, they're really comfortable. These pants, I don't know if you can see them in the camera, but they're so comfortable. I just got them in yesterday afternoon when I went to the mailbox and we got home last night. So, I'm a brand partner of Savvy, so this is these I just got in, and I've got the top that I have on. Both of these tops are both Savvy. I wore this top last night to the Christmas party, and then I just threw it on as a workout Christmas thing, but it's really comfortable. The fabric is great.
Right.
And these pants make me look slim. Woo! All right, everybody. So let's get started. Our trainer is back. Welcome back. Let's get started with a great workout. So which kettlebell do you think I should start with?
You start with the big one, it's fine. And once we warm up, you'll want to switch to the small one because we're going to do a new exercise today.
Awesome. Yeah, it's warm in here. I turned the heat on. All right.
All right, here we go. 2 hands on the bell. Seat your shoulders. Drive into the heels and come up. We'll start with 20 swings to warm up. Here we go.
And we're just holding at the hip crease. And this is something that I'm practicing. I usually bend my legs quite a bit here, and really what I'm practicing is using my core, using my power in the core, and just bending at the hips. Buttocks go out the back.
16.
17, 18, 19, 20.
All right, bring it down.
Felt good.
All right.
Nice little warm up.
So put it between your feet.
Okay.
Sit way back into your squat. Put your hands on the bell. And now pick up on the bell so that it lowers you down. Don't lift it off the ground. Just use it to stretch the glutes.
Wow, that is a really good stretch. It feels good in my lower back as well.
Come back up. Now one hand on the bell. Seat the shoulder and pick it up. Swing it to the rack. 10 swings to the rack. Use your hips.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Change hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Set it down.
Wow, that felt good. Holy smokes. We have here with us. Now I have some funky glasses I'm going to be putting on because I left my glasses last night.
Good morning, Tim.
Joshua
Merry
Brown,
Christmas.
and we have Nijar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. And whoever else we have on there that are incognito. Good morning and Merry Christmas to you this morning. All right.
All right. So I'll just swap that up very small.
All right.
Now, we're going to do an exercise today called the bent press. And the bent press is a combination of the Arnold press and the windmill, right?
Which we've been practicing.
Which we've been practicing. Now, what we've been practicing with regards both the windmill and the press is firing your lat to stabilize the whole shoulder. So we're going to do this, excuse me, without the kettlebell. Pardon me. Okay. So turn your feet 45 degrees. In this instance, we're going to do 45 degrees to the right. Hold your arm as if you have a kettlebell in your left hand and on the inside of the thigh. Now, the forearm right now is pointing straight up. You've got it straight up and straight down. It's plumb.
And if you put your pinky up, it's an easy way to tell if you're...
Point your pinky to the sky.
Yeah.
Now, watch what happens. As I go down in my windmill, see how my arm is starting to bend? I have to leave it there and move away from it. See how even though my body is now at an angle, I didn't bring my arm with me, right? I left my arm there as I go down. Now, once I get about halfway down, my arm, watch my fist in relation to my shoulder.
Okay.
See how as I bend down, it starts to rise?
Yeah.
You're going to continue it rising straight up until the arm is straight. And I'm all the way in my windmill. So you should be bent over a little bit more, folded at the hip. And now pull it back in and then rise. So it's very much like martial arts. If you've done a lot of martial arts, it goes body, arm, and then returns arm, body. Okay, now here's the really important part. You're going to squeeze with your fist and crush the handle of the kettlebell as you go up and as you come back down, particularly squeezing with the pinky so your lat fires. So let's do that one time without the kettlebell. Here we go. Squeeze and crush the handle and rise. Pull it in and bring your body back up. That's the exercise.
Okay.
Here we go. Swing the kettlebell to the rack position. Turn your feet 45 degrees away from wherever the kettlebell is. Hand on the inside of the thigh. Look at the kettlebell. Don't take your eyes off it. Crush the handle. Then press to the ceiling. Return with the arm and then the body. So body, arm, arm, body. Again, body, arm, arm, body. Again, body,
I can lift it up again.
arm, body. Now, go ahead and put the kettlebell down, Kendra. Folks at home, put your kettlebell down, and I want you to watch something. You can see behind me, you can see the picture on the wall and get an idea of how far off the ground the kettlebell is right now. Right? So take a look at this, Kendra. See how high the kettlebell is, right? If I press it, I have to raise the kettlebell. Tell me how far this kettlebell goes up.
Stays the same. Your body's going down. You're not lifting the kettlebell up. You're bringing your body down.
That's exactly right. You have to get, just like every other exercise with the kettlebell, first, get under the kettlebell, then lift it up. Get under the kettlebell, then lift it up. Same with this. Get under the kettlebell, then lift it up. All the same. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do bent press and return. You're doing the other side. Bring the kettlebell to the rack. Fire your core. Turn the feet away. Grip, crush the handle, firing the lat. Watch the bell. Press. Arm and body. So it goes body, arm, arm, body. Body, arm, arm, body. Now, some of you might not go all the way to the floor. That's okay.
I'm just going to my knee.
Yep. Last one. Point the feet to the front. Set it down. This exercise is probably one of the most awkward in the beginning.
It is awkward.
Because there's a lot of pieces to that if you don't get it right, you're just going to be doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Use a very light weight in the beginning.
It's really heavy above your arm when you're over like that.
Yes.
I mean, it's working this whole shoulder girdle.
Absolutely.
So you want to be careful and not use something too heavy.
Yeah, it's even okay to use no kettlebell at all, or like a shoe or whatever, just like we've been doing with the Turkish get up. Use something like that. Get it right first. Once you get it right, then go up into a heavy weight. Of all the exercises, I've only seen people hurt themselves with a couple of exercises with the kettlebell. This is one. I saw somebody get a pinched nerve in their low back because they weren't paying attention to the exercise while they were doing it.
That's the other thing with these exercises, you really have to stay present and be aware of what you're doing every moment. And it's the little things like looking at your kettlebell, making sure that you're bending your body, you're not, those types of things. And that's why it's great to follow the leadership of David, because he knows all of these little things.
It's important. This is why I stress form so much, because the consequences of doing form incorrectly when you have a load on your body they're pretty high. You can hurt yourself pretty good. You have to be careful. You have to pay attention. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
All right. So what's next I think we should do is come on down to the floor.
Okay.
And I would say keep the 8-kilogram kettlebell.
Okay.
You put that little guy aside.
Little guy aside.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do our high windmill from our kneeling position.
Okay.
So what that looks like is you're going to get in this position. Now I want you to feel the line that goes from your knee touching the ground to this shoulder. Tighten up the thigh, the core, and the shoulder. Actually, the other shoulder. You want to raise the other hand. Now, grip with your fist, seat the shoulder, tighten the lat, straighten the other arm, and kick the hip over as the hand comes to the floor. Come back up. Now watch me for a minute. If you feel this, you can actually take that other one, should go a little bit too. Now, if you feel this, watch this. If you feel like I'm leaning over and I'm gonna fall, and I fall even a little bit, you did it wrong. You don't bring your weight over here and catch yourself. Instead, you send your weight this way and you lower straight down. You should be able to come all the way down, touch your hand and come back up without putting any weight on it, because you're still in control of the kettlebell at all times. So let's try this without the bell. Hand over head, other arm straight. Kick your hip over. Come back. Don't touch the ground. Kick it over and come back. Kick it over, go a little lower. Come right back up. If you feel like you can't come back up until you shift your weight over, you're doing it wrong. Your weight stays still.
The stability comes really from your core.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
And if you go like this, you're going to fall. You have to do it here. Think of trying to kick something over with your butt and come right back up.
Now, the other point too is the leg that's bent, my foot is flat on the ground. I actually have a grip.
Yeah.
The top of my foot is gripping into the mat. So you have stability on this foot here, and you have stability on this foot here. So you're stable. Your legs are apart enough so you're like, I can move around like this.
Yeah.
I'm stable. And then you're gonna fire your core and kick your hip out like that. I don't have my arm off, but
now the other thing too is, and Kendra just mentioned it, if your foot is over too far, if your feet are lined up, you're like balancing on a tightrope. you have to have some space between your feet so that you have some control.
I kind of think of it as a railroad track. That's what we talk about in yoga.
That's right. That's right. And there's actually 3 points of contact with the ground, a triangle. The heel, the knee, and the foot in the back. It's a long, thin triangle, but it's a triangle. If you make it into a line, 3 points on a line, then it ain't gonna work. Have to have that. So, take the kettlebell now. Kendra and I have our left knee up, so we're gonna put the kettlebell in our left hand. Press it overhead. Straighten the other hand. Now, kick the hip over. Make a straight line from hand to hand. Pull the hip back. Push the hip over. Tighten your core. Lift your fingers 1 millimeter off the ground. Then straight. And slowly down, looking up. And out. Pull it in. Set it down.
Other side?
On the side. Two-handed grip. Bring it up. Press it overhead. Straighten the arm. Look at the kettlebell. Kick the hip over. Touch the hand. Raise it.
That's a great glute stretch.
What's that?
It's a good,
It is a glute stretch.
good glute stretch.
3, 2 more. Nice and controlled. 4. Pull it in. Set it down. Switch your feet. We're going to do one more exercise, not with the kettlebell. Kendra just reminded me of it. So, hold the kettlebell racked. Pretend you have a kettlebell, right?
Yep.
So, here's what it looks like. I'm going to do the bent press from this position, just like we did earlier. Watch this. I go swing it out, kick my hip over, goes body and then arm, right? So start with me, do this with me. Kick the hip over, press the kettlebell to the sky, hand. Now this hand, you're gonna bend it and try to touch this elbow to the ground. Really stretch your glute. Come back. All the way to the sky and return. So this is what we call bent press, windmill. Keep your arms straight all the way to the sky and return. Other side. Rack. Straight on. Bent press. Bend the elbow. Try and touch your elbow to the ground. This one doesn't quite reach. Straight arm, high windmill. Return. Bent press. Return. So there was a guy named Eugene Sandow. He was one of those circus strongmen from turn of the century, the previous century, not the 1900s, the 1800s. And he was a kettlebell guy. And he would do this thing where he would stand and he'd have a bar and he would hold on to the bar and he would go down in a bent press, lift the bar and lift the whole thing up over his head. But on either end of the bar was like a bird cage. And he had one of his brothers in each one. So he would do a bent press with 400 pounds.
Wow.
He was 5'8".
My size.
Yeah.
No,
400
actually,
pounds.
Two inches,
One arm.
2 inches taller than me.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of that actually.
It's
I've seen
crazy.
pictures, like old time pictures.
Yeah. Only then you see in the old time pictures, you see that the kettlebell was a big, looked like a triangular thing, like a pyramid.
Yeah,
With a ring
Yes.
at the top.
I've seen that.
It's a kettlebell.
Yeah.
You just we just
Who else we have here? Yeah, three.
just that back then we didn't know what the heck it was.
Michael Morelli, Aaron J.
Suzanne Dennison, Rob Hart. Morning, folks.
Instagram. Thank you for joining
Merry
us.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, you want to do some
I think so. What are you gonna swing?
heavy?
I'm not swinging it today.
I want the heavy one. Hey, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it. Right? If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it the right way. By the way, somebody, an anonymous put together shovel for the car, which is great. So it's basically a little shovel you keep in the car. We're in the northeast corner of the United States. We get a lot of snow. So thank you, whoever sent this. I think it was a wise guy. I bet it was somebody from Florida.
Might have been my son, Christopher.
Florida.
He inherited this really twisted sense of humor.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. So happy that you're here with us on this Christmas morning. Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas to all of you. All right.
Really? All right, 50 swings. Here we go. Let's get this over with. 1, 2. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50.
Wow. We did it. Ah, I lost my hat. It's a great example of even when things are going on around you that you can't control, like your hat falls off. You keep your concentration and you keep going. That's what life is about. And you learn all this by kettlebell training.
Oh, yes.
It really helps you in the rest of your life. It trains your mind to be dedicated, consistent, persistent, going above and beyond, just giving it your all, being a warrior, training your body to be strong, also trains your mind to be strong. So putting that all together is the foundation of your day and the foundation of your life. We will be back here a week from next week, beginning of, it's not going to be January 1st. I think it's January 4th. It's on a Monday because we fly home from Florida on the 3rd. And we will be back here starting a whole brand new year with you guys. And I really, really hope that you start this kettlebell training. It's amazing. We're here with you free. We don't charge anything.
Pay attention.
And all you have to do is learn a new skill. And this will be a lifelong skill for you as you age. It'll give you mobility, stability, strength, train your mind, strong. You'll be strong inside and out. I just can't say enough about it.
Well, we're like almost 100% sure that we can put off the aging process. We're completely convinced we can put off the maturity process. So there's
We
that.
already proved that by coming here, but
Yeah.
we just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here with us and working out and taking care of your own bodies. I hope you have a beautiful day, whatever you're doing today. If you can lift somebody else up, please do that. That's what life is all about. That's why we're here on this earth,
Kettlebell training.
bringing love, peace, joy, and happiness to everyone in the world. We have lots of friends from different countries, so we're saying hello to all of those folks today, all of our beautiful friends from
And remember,
all over the world.
If you are going to pick somebody up today, seat your shoulders, keep your back straight.
Yeah. Stay strong. Stay strong and healthy, sending healing energies to any of you or all of those who are maybe suffering today in the world in the hopes that they find some peace in their day. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a great day.